Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, May 5th, 2026. It is Cinco de Mayo here in America, where we obviously celebrate all things Mexican, Mexican culture. I am myself of Mexican descent, so while I don't necessarily consider this like the greatest of Mexican holidays, right? It's kind of Americanized. It's still nice to get a part of my culture to be recognized by the country at large. So, happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody! It's just regular coffee. There's nothing Mexican about it. Don't really have a whole lot planned today. It is obviously a work day for me. I don't get Cinco de Mayo off or anything like that. I'm sure there's some events going on around town, but will I be able to get out to them? Probably not. And I don't want to spend all night drinking or anything like that, because I'm sure that's just going to be no good, because I got work tomorrow. So what am I going to do, get wasted and then try to work? No, I'm good. But it is National Cartoonist Day. All right. So I was thinking maybe I'd go find a newspaper and like see what the cartoon strips are like. I don't know about you, but I haven't like regularly read a newspaper in years, or at least one with a comic strip. A couple years ago, I subscribed to USA Today, and it was fine. You know, it was okay, but kept having a lot of problems with. Kept having a lot of problems with the paper like not getting delivered, or just lost in general. Or sometimes they would bring me like no papers for 2 days, and then I would get 2 or 3 newspapers in one day because they were like backlogged or whatever. I don't know. And I just ended up spending no time reading them, and I was just paying for it, but for nothing. So I got rid of it. But it didn't have a comic strip section, so maybe I can go find one. I think the local San Diego paper, the Union Tribune, still does comics. So maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll stop off at a 7-Eleven or something and see if I can find a newspaper and check out what the comic strips are. I guess, is that it? That might just be today's video. Buy a newspaper. Oh, hey. What are you gonna do? Yeah, let's go. Let's go get that newspaper. There we go. Newspaper. How much are they now? What is that? $2? Jeez Louise. $2. I mean, I guess I could spend $2 on something worse. I just realized that this newspaper article, the front page is Star Wars themed. I guess people got like Star Wars weddings yesterday. Man, 3 days in a row, Star Wars content. Can't get away from it. All right, let's see what comic strips are in the newspaper now. Again, it's been quite a while since I've seen a Union Tribune. I don't know what's still there. Hold on. Let's guess. I'm gonna guess there's gonna be Peanuts. I'm gonna guess that Hagar the Horrible's still there. Probably gonna have some Luann, maybe some Crankshaft, some Foxtrot, maybe some Mother Goose and Grimm. Blondie. I bet Blondie's still in there. Garfield. There's gonna be a Garfield, and I don't know. Is Funky Winkerbean still a thing? Anybody out there read Funky Winkerbean? All right, what do we got here? Pearls Before Swine. Oh, there's Peanuts. Well, Peanuts classic. They don't make new Peanuts anymore. Oh, BC. Man, I haven't thought about BC in a decade. Oh, Beetle Bailey. Oh, there's the like. Oh no, I thought that was one of those like serious ones. I don't know what part of my planet is, but it's in there. Get Fuzzy. Never heard of that. Oh, wait, was this Fuzzy Pickles? Did that used to be called Fuzzy Pickles? Oh. Blondie. Oh, they got Blondie down here now. Blondie used to be like up near the top. Now I guess it's lost some of its luster. They put it down here near the middle. Oh, Hagar the Horrible. That used to be where Foxtrot was, so I wonder if they moved that somewhere. Rhymes with Orange. I haven't heard of that one. All right, we got a strip called Curtis. I haven't heard of that one before. Oh, Fred Bassett. Fred Bassett, that's a classic. Garfield, all the way down here, huh? Garfield used to be on the front where Rhymes with Orange used to be.
Oh no, that was Luann. Where the hell was Garfield? Garfield was maybe here? Now Garfield's all the way down here. Oh, Wizard of Id. Oh, I loved Wizard of Id growing up. What is this one here? Oh, these are the, like, square ones. Bliss, Bizarro. I think Bizarro felt like it was trying to take over from the Far Side. Let's see. Or was that maybe I think a non sequitur. Doonesbury, still running strong. Sure they got a lot to talk about now. La Cucaracha. That used to be up here where Fred Bassett is. La Cucaracha, Lalo Alcaraz. He's from San Diego, so cool to see a local guy in the paper. Marmaduke and Dennis the Menace, classics. All right, what's left here? Oh, Baby Blues. I think that's in the same spot it's always been in. What do we got over here? Mutts. Okay, I remember Mutts. That was kind of a newer one when I was kind of done reading comic strips. What is this one? Adam at Home. I haven't heard of that one, but sure it's popular. Pooch Cafe. That looks familiar, but I don't really remember that. What do we got here? For Better or Worse. Oh, is this... No, this has always been around, For Better or Worse. Oh, you know what? I was not allowed... in quotation marks, I was not allowed to read For Better or Worse when I was a kid. And I think it's because the comic strip maybe was like pro-choice or something. I think they had a pro-choice story or maybe like a gay character. I don't know. But my grandma was like, you'll never read For Better or Worse. So love you, Grandma, but you know, you weren't always right. Oh, here we go. Here's Mary Worth. Those are the serious ones I was talking about. Rex Morgan. It used to be Rex Morgan MD. Now it's just Rex Morgan, huh? He loses a doctor's license. Zitz. Okay, I remember Zitz. Jumpstart. Definitely read Jumpstart when I was younger. Sherman's Lagoon. It looks familiar, but this is not one that I like remember fondly or anything. All right, there's Luann. Greg Evans, another guy who lives in San Diego. Local guy. He has... I was looking him up. He has like a doctorate from, like an honorary doctorate from Cal State San Marcos. It's a nearby university here in San Diego, in the San Marcos area. I thought about like trying to go out and see if I could find any Greg Evans like art up anywhere, but I don't think there's anything, at least not that I can like find easily. Marvin, no idea what this one is, but it looks like it's about a baby. I assume that's Marvin. What do we got here? Drabble. Oh, yeah, Drabble. Used to read Drabble a lot when I was a kid. The Duplex. Yeah, remember the Duplex. Sally Forth. Another classic. Been around since I was a little kid. Mother Goose and Grimm. Oh, this was one of my favorites growing up. I loved Mother Goose and Grimm. For me, it was Calvin and Hobbes was number 1, obviously. And then it was, yeah, Far Side was probably 2. Mother Goose and Grimm 3. Garfield 4. Peanuts. Yeah, the classics. There's Crankshaft, all the way down here. Him and Luann used to be these two spots right here, where Zitz and Jumpstart are. That used to be Crankshaft and Luann. What do we got over here? Pluggers. Never heard of that. Big Nate. Oh, like the kids' book. My daughter reads these books. I didn't realize he had a comic strip. Interesting. And finally, Pickles. Huh, so there's no Foxtrot anymore. Crazy. Did they cancel Foxtrot? Like, did the guy stop doing Foxtrot? Or does this paper just not carry it? Anyways, those are the comic strips in the Union Tribune. What a great video.
Well, I'm over at Hazard Center now. When I was looking at the comic strips earlier, I had noticed that Foxtrot, one of the comics I read when I was a kid, was no longer in the strip, so I looked it up online afterwards, and it turns out that 20 years ago, the creator of Foxtrot stopped making the comic, and well, he stopped making it a daily strip. Bill Amend, I believe is his name, and he just does strips on Sundays. So if you're a Foxtrot reader, you can only see it on Sunday. No longer daily, so that's why it wasn't in the newspaper. And it got me thinking, well, gee, I love Foxtrot. I wish I could read some old Foxtrot. So I've come down to Hazard Center, gonna go to Barnes & Noble and see if they have any collections there. They have them on Amazon, and I can pick them up. But the instant gratification in me needs it now. so I'm here, and oh, is this blocked off? Can I get by? I don't think I am supposed to go over there. Yeah, that's blocked off. Hey, remember there was construction going on? Well, apparently it is now much larger than it used to be, and I actually can't get over to Barnes & Noble from where I parked. I'm gonna go this way, see if I can find a way. What an adventure. These are some cool storefronts on this side. Why is anybody using these? These are cool. Alright, let's see where this takes me. Alright, we got an opening here. Is this gonna go through? Let's see. It's like I'm in like a secret area. This is the back of Barnes & Noble, apparently. Alright, well, let's just keep going this way and see what happens. How's your day been going so far, huh? Hope it's been going good. Hopefully I don't get lost in this liminal space outside. This is it's creepy. Oh, trolley. Okay. Yeah, there's the back. Okay, I think I should be able to go around this corner here and reach the front of Barnes & Noble. Let's see. Yep, here it is. It's right here. I knew what I was doing. Okay, here we go. Comic strip stuff. Yeah, there's oddballs. Let's see. Garfield's Far Side, Peanuts.
What's up, Bryce?
Calvin and Hobbes.
Really?
Seeing Far Side. I'm sorry. Foxtrot. Okay, so no Foxtrot. What is going on down there? Stop that. Stop that right now. Yeah, so no Foxtrot. What are you gonna do? They like told me they could order me a book, but I was like, I'm good. I'll just get it on Amazon. It'll show up in a day. So anyway, what did I get though? I couldn't walk away completely empty-handed, so I got. Hold on, here we go. Far Side, Gallery 2, and it's even got a foreword by Stephen King, who I've been reading, so it was happenstance. Loved Far Side when I was a kid. Like I said, Far Side, Calvin and Hobbes, Foxtrot, those are all my favorites. So that was it for National Cartoonist Day. I think I did pretty well. Also got a copy of Frankenstein to read when I'm in my non-Stephen King phase. In fact, speaking of, I just finished The Dark Tower Book 2, The Drawing of the Three. That was not as good as the first Dark Tower. It was okay, but it wasn't like as gripping as Dark Tower 1. I thought Dark Tower 1 was a super fun thrill ride, an actiony popcorn movie style book that just I couldn't put down. Like I read that thing in like 3 days and finished it. Drawing of the Three took me a little longer to read, about a month. Granted, I had been very busy. I've had a lot of things going on. The daily vlogs obviously take up a lot of my day sometimes, having to edit them and shoot them and all that. So I couldn't read it as fast as possible, but I also wasn't like excited to read it. So in my
Goodreads rating, I gave it a 3 out of 5. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like amazing, right? Yeah. Well, let's see. I give these Stephen King books letter grade tiers. So I say this is like a C tier Stephen King book. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was just kind of right in the middle. There was a character in the book, a black woman character, and she had like split personalities, and one of them was like this very demure, like mousy, shy girl, and the other one was this like crazy, wild, like over the top exaggeration of a black person who'd be like, "Oh, you all honky motherfuckers," and it's just like, it was really dumb. And like he tried to kind of like combine the two personalities near the end of the book, you know, spoiler, and it just still didn't work. Like, wasn't good. So anyway, moving on, I will be reading this Patti Smith book. I bought that a few weeks ago, and I'm gonna finish that, and then I'm gonna move on to Misery, which is the next Stephen King novel. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna get out of here. It's getting late. Stores are closing around me, and yeah, it's time to go home. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Sorry, quickly, just to give you an idea of the extent of the construction here at Hazard Center. The whole parking lot, like in front of Ultrastar, is like completely caged. Yeah, they've like torn it up real bad. I don't know what they're gonna do here. I assume add or change the way the parking works here. I don't know. But yeah, if you're coming down to Hazard Center to go to the Ultrastar or any of the shops in this portion of the shopping center, you're gonna have a hard time finding parking. Alright, that's it. Bye.